Hello and welcome to Gamers Table, a podcast discussion of tabletop role-playing games, war games, movies, books, and various other game-related topics. Be warned, this show contains some explicit material that may not be suitable for all audiences. Hello and welcome to Gamers Table. My name is Eric.
This is Mike.
This is Dan.
This is Mark.
This is Jason.
And I'm Sean.
This week we're going to talk about what type of D&D players we are, but I'd like to introduce some friends of ours who've joined us for this episode, Mike and Ryan from Action Nerds Go.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
So I want to preface this that this actually isn't a topic that we came up with. This is something that was posted on Ian World by Makona called Robin D. Laws. Which type best describes you when you're playing D&D?
Now, would it apply to any role-playing game?
Yeah, not so much D&D, right?
It's a D&D site.
Specifically,
right.
Yeah, it's a D&D site, so they specifically reference D&D, but it could be any kind of game.
Because I tend to change depending on what we're playing.
Yeah.
Like if I'm playing one game, I'm going to be a butt kicker, and if I'm playing this other game, I'm going to be more of a a specialist.
Well, let's get on.
Well, yeah, let's describe
All right,
the
so
types.
each character type, or each player type, you have the butt kicker, the casual gamer, method actor, power gamer, specialist, storyteller, or tactician. The butt kicker is a straightforward combat character. It says here, after a long day at the office, you want to clobber foes and once more prove your superiority over all of those who challenge you. Casual gamer is, there's usually one in each game. You tend to be low-key, just come to hang out with your friends, that kind of thing. The method actor is you think that gaming is a form of creative expression. You may view the rules at best as a necessary evil. You're more interested in, really immersing yourself into your character. The power gamer just wants the bigger, tougher, buffer, and richer. The min-max stats. They want to, be able to tailor-make their guy so that way they kick the most butt. The specialist, you favor a particular character type that you play in most campaigns you're involved in, such as ninjas, somebody who fills a specific niche in the group. The storyteller is more interested in moving the story forward, involving yourself in the story of the adventure itself. And then the tactician is the X's and O's. They're the military buffs who want to make sure everybody's tactical movement is within their strategy, things like that. So we'll just kind of go around the table. What do you think? What do you envision yourself as?
Well, I guess
Mike's
we're starting with me.
You're to my left, sir.
Great. Well, we're talking what type of player are we?
Yes, player.
Right. I believe I'm a casual gamer.
I would agree.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Not
Well,
even
that was easy.
Should we just go around the room and see what everybody else thinks?
Actually,
casual gamer doesn't quite adequately
Now,
describe.
do you know why I'm the casual gamer?
Because you don't like to play.
That's right. No. Because when I'm DMing, I'm more of the storyteller side.
Well, yeah.
So being casual, I'm taking a back seat because I actually like to watch other people play.
You're part of the game, but you don't have to work at it. You're still part of the game, and
I think, Dan, you call that low investment gaming.
Mike is low investment gamer. Whenever he's a player,
See, I had Mike down as a casual gamer first, like 66%.
Okay.
And then specialist, 33%.
Man, we're doing percentages? Nice.
very specific.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I'm just trying to.
Got to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's not just as casual.
I know he's not real enthusiastic about playing when someone else is running a game, and it also depends on what we're doing. I think he's like when we play Shadowrun. I think he's more into it.
Well, another reason I'm casual is sometimes if I'm playing in a game like one of Eric's games and I know as much about the setting as he does, I have to suppress my knowledge. And the only way to do that is to be low-key.
Yeah.
Okay, Harrison Bergeron, going to suppress your knowledge.
Yes.
Harrison Bergeron.
That was a great reference.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a Robert Heinlein reference right there.
Yes.
That's not. No, that's not.
That's Vonnegut.
Oh,
That's
Vonnegut.
Vonnegut.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Dan?
My knee-jerk reaction would be probably the method actor.
The method actor, so you're more into immersing yourself in the character.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
That's what I had you down for.
Yay! One.
Method actor. So, and case in point, you're the one that really pushed for the current
3d6 down the line
campaign where we do 3d6 down the line. It's more about your character interaction than it is what you have a vision of what your character's all about, and your stats don't back that up.
Doesn't matter.
It's almost like you're playing a delusional character.
Well, it could be.
Maybe in your opinion.
He thinks he's a hell of a lot better than he actually is.
I actually had Dan down for storyteller storyteller and tactician.
See, I thought maybe storyteller also because I'm I like to influence the story.
You definitely like to influence.
At least like to try.
I'm not sure you necessarily want to go the direction Mike's going. You seem to actually want to go the opposite way most of the time.
Well, if we go the direction Mike wants to go, then it's Mike's story. But if we go the direction I want to go, then it's my story.
Pushing the stories.
Yeah.
But Mike's my DM. I don't want to do what you want to do. I want to do what Mike wants
Well,
to
then
do.
you sit there and be a yes man. And then
That's right.
Dan and I will split the party.
That's right.
Damn.
As we do.
Lackey.
But
But also edge you down for tactician because I think you got a little bit of that in you.
well, I do, but that's that just comes from knowing the rules and me wanting to get combat done. I want to because I don't care about combat most of the time. I just want combat to go
I
fast.
think we should go to one of our guests.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to turn it over to the guest?
Yeah, they've just been sitting there moping.
We're listening and
We don't know these
getting
guys.
gleaning knowledge from your guys' extensive RPGing. I guess I'll go first. I think I came up with about. I'm definitely a heavy casual gamer because I enjoy a lot of the social aspect of RPGing, and I don't really worry too much about delving way into the universe. I do like it, and I do role play. I'm not just a list of stats and a dice rolling machine, but I'm not really into this, the story and stuff. But mostly, I would say I'm probably in the tactician area because I like to fill a role. It's kind of like the specialist, but it varies depending on what it is. Wherever there's a gap that is not going to fit with the group, the party, I want to be able to fill that and then utilize everybody in their most efficient way. You know what I mean? To get the best result as a group. So I guess
You don't mind playing something like in D&D. Nobody wants to play the healer.
Right.
You don't have a problem with that.
the first time I ever played D&D, my first D&D character ever was a bard with a heavy healing factor. Because I didn't know the rules, I didn't know the gaming system that well, but I wanted to play. All my friends were playing, and I said, "Well, what should I be?" And they said, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I said, "Well, I don't know." And they said, "Well, okay, you're a bard." And so
these obviously weren't your friends. Is what you're saying.
Some of my best characters have been bards.
I say I like bards.
I loved that character because what the model I made for him, what I based that character on, was Gilderoy Lockhart from the Harry Potter.
Yes.
He's bumbling magic user who thinks he's amazing, but is actually kind of incompetent. And that's the way I made because I didn't know the rules, and I figured that would be a way to actively role play the fact that I was new to D&D.
By
And so
the
that's
way,
where I went.
what a
with
great character that guy is. He's a
Absolutely.
mage who only can do one thing, and that's affect people's memory. So he tells everybody he's awesome, and nobody knows any the wiser. He's a great character.
Was that the Kenneth Branagh?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Kenneth Branagh is always good.
Agreed.
Ryan, I don't know if you want to go ahead and take what do you think you are in this list?
In my early foray into gaming, I used to play Advanced Second like a long time ago. I kind of favored like a thief because I liked sneaking around. I liked all the non-combat factors of things that can get you by in combat, but not directly just being
It's not the focus.
Right, not a combat machine, swinging a sword, all that stuff. I liked finding different ways to get through combat. Like using my cunning skills as a thief to like sneak around or be a little bit more creative with the combat system.
And then when we played Pathfinder,
I was a ninja who could walk walls. And it was awesome. So I would say I'm a specialist.
I agree.
And since I don't play as often as I used to, I'm a little bit of a casual gamer now.
I also agree. You're just going to have to take our words for that.
Well, at some point, we're going to have to play with these guys. That's all understood.
We have to call
I'll
them
have
out.
to revisit this.
Like a drunk Gen Con game.
You guys going to Gen Con?
We would love to. There is quite a bit of good guests and stuff at that con, and I've never been. I've been to a ton of cons, but we've never been to
It's
Gen Con. So
great.
our normal con that I've been to like 12 years in a row is ASEN in Anime Central in Chicago, and I think last time they had like 21,000 people there. So I'm not outside of my element in a huge con, but I've never been to that big of a sci-fi con before.
Aren't they expecting somewhere in the neighborhood of 45,000 people this year?
Well, it's the anniversary year this year.
Last year was almost 40.
Yeah, but they're a 4-day con though, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, so they get the extra day to bump up the numbers. But yeah, that's
marathon
a
of
mad
pain.
con.
Eventually, we're going to go to San Diego for Comic-Con. That's like pie in the sky dream.
Yes.
But-
So sponsors who might be listening to it.
That's right. There is
Wait a minute. That's my job. What are you doing?
Shill.
there is a donate button if you want us to go to Comic-Con.
99 cents at a time.
That's right.
So we need the donate button over on our show. So.
Yeah,
That's
no
right.
surprise what ours is. Ours is celebration, of course. We're dorks.
I thought
I'd
about
like
that,
to do
too.
that, too.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Which
We just put in, I don't know, what is it, 2 days ago we put in for media credentials at Star Wars Celebration 6 in Orlando. I got a tentative reply from Lucasfilm people, so hopefully they're going to consider us and give us free passes and all that good stuff. So we'll see.
Awesome.
Wow.
Good
Free,
luck, guys.
my favorite price.
Free stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hope so. I don't have huge high hopes for it because we're just this little podcast, but hopefully they'll say, well, we're going to give these guys a lift and
Send
all
you
that
some
stuff.
good karma. All right, so Mark, are you prepared for the backlash that you're about to receive?
I don't know. I'm definitely not a casual gamer.
No, because you get very invested into these
Yeah.
systems.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think I'm kind of a mix of the method actor specialist tactician.
If you're a method actor, you're typecast. Move on.
No, you know who the method actor was that played with us? Kevin. Kevin was the method actor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
That's the
And Alex to a degree.
yes to fill everybody. And we had a guy who played with us who was definitely a method actor. Kevin. He
Either
played.
that or he was actually an ogre.
We don't know, but yeah,
He got way into character.
yeah. The first time he played with us, he was a mage, and he
Wizard named Grandier.
Yeah, and he said, "I cast fireball," and we were like, "What the hell did that just?"
Grandier never cast fireball.
Oh, that's right.
He had something else that was like a fireball, but it wasn't a
It was a
fireball.
lightning
Right.
bolt, wasn't it?
No, it was like a fire.
Flaming
It was like
sphere.
a fire bowling ball or something that rolled around on the
It was
ground.
flaming sphere.
We fell out of our seats, though.
Yeah.
Yes, every time.
That was good. He was fun to play with.
So okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
a
So
method actor.
you are not a method actor.
Then I've got to go between something between like the specialist and tactician, or a combination thereof.
No.
Or
No.
Power game.
power gamer.
I'm not about power gamer.
That's what I got.
Power gamer.
That's what I got.
You're Mr. Chris Pronger, rule of 44, to make a D&D character.
I did have him down for method actor, but I had him down for power gamer first.
Method actor because he likes to play a
Okay.
no-nonsense hard ass.
No, because he has pulled things out before when we're playing. Where like
is
what was
ours.
it? What game were we playing?
It was that
a lot?
Shadowrun, when he was playing a no-nonsense hard ass
He
detective.
He took the time to basically write a soliloquy,
I did.
and it was badass. It was awesome. It was well written and well read. It was cool.
I had time to think about it.
So that gave you a few percentage points.
All right.
Towards method actor. But you're a power gamer.
I am not a power gamer.
Your exact words were, "I'm never rolling 3D down the line ever again. Screw you guys."
Now compared
All right,
to Deuce.
Oh yeah, no.
No.
See, Deuce is a power
You're
gamer.
pretty low on the power gaming totem.
When you actually look at my characters, when I've made them, they're well-rounded. A power gamer would say, okay, I need strength and con and a big sword.
Well, well-rounded doesn't mean that everything's good,
Right.
Which is usually what you are.
Right. True story.
Apparently I'm good at everything.
Like your quadriplegic who's in a suit of armor, so it doesn't matter anyway.
I have
Jay made
a
that
different
character.
take on the power gamer as far as like just a big muscle bound barbarian with a sword and whatever. In my experience, a lot of times power gamers are the guys who they're generally rule Nazis, of course, because so they know how to exploit all of them.
Yeah,
but
rules lawyers, rules Nazis.
yeah, absolutely.
That's our
and
buddy Deuce.
Also,
That's Deuce.
another factor is that I've seen is guys who roll up a character and they know what their level 7 skill and trait is going to be. They know what their level 9 is going to be. They know what their level 11 is going to be, and they have this huge thing mapped out. So when they have a D&D, when they finally get this character up to like level 13, they have every exact prerequisite they need for this huge giant magic attack or whatever it is to just absolutely blow the game wide open.
Eric.
Eric.
Sorry.
I must confess that my my
done
Star
that.
Wars characters, the back sheet is my advancement plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The percentage
Eyes on the
points
prize.
going the opposite direction.
Eric, give me the evil
All
eye
right.
Yes, I am a power gamer.
because it's my turn.
Yes. Now it's
Now it's
Dun,
Jason's
dun,
turn.
hot seat.
They left one out that really describes Jason. Inattentive.
Well,
That's extremely casual.
wouldn't that be the casual gamer?
No, there's
No?
a difference between casual and
Not
All right.
paying attention.
Give me
I
my bullshit
personally-
sign.
The goldfish gamer. What are we talking about? What game are we playing?
What are we doing?
Squirrel.
All right. I put myself down for two things. And because it kind of depends on what we're playing. If we're playing Star Wars, my go-to character class is always the scoundrel. I don't like playing anything else when we play Star Wars. I always play a
You're
scoundrel.
a specialist.
So in that sense, I'm a specialist.
I can see that.
Now, I don't think that's necessarily true of D&D, despite what you guys said a while back.